Starting up. I think we're live.
All right. What up? What up? What is going on, everybody?
What's up?
Welcome to Hump Day Meets Thursday
One day
edition.
late.
Thursday edition. This is just water, I swear. It's just in a
It's pure vodka.
whiskey glass. I think this is a whiskey glass. Or
Yeah, that looks
something.
like a whiskey
Yeah,
glass.
it's a whiskey glass, but yeah, just water. Yeah, I don't know how people drink all the time. To be honest, I don't know how they do it.
I don't know. Some people make it work.
Yeah, yeah, I know, I know. I mean, like, saying it in a way, like, not even judging. Like, I don't know how. You know what I mean, like, I can't do it. you know,
I mean,
like some people like, like especially actually ladies too. Sometimes like ladies just need a glass of wine, right, per night. Some
mm,
people just like that's how they wind down, or some guys just want a beer. That's cool. I can't do it. Yeah, like because you
well,
do you drink often, like
socially,
socially?
yeah.
How many times per week would you say? By yourself, you don't, right?
Oh, no, maybe like once a month.
Once a month by yourself?
hmm No, not by myself. When I'm
Socially,
just
right?
with people. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's what I mean, right? Like some people they can drink by themselves, like some people nightly.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it as long as it's like within your health, whatever. I personally can't do it. That's what I'm saying. Like, because like it will affect me too much. But then again, it might be a muscle they build.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
that's what the term functioning alcoholics.
yeah. Functioning alcohol.
That's
Do
what
you
it
think
is. Yeah.
drinking a glass per day or a beer a day that you would be considered as an alcoholic?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
It's not, it doesn't get you drunk.
yeah. I think it has to be like a significant amount, right?
hmm
Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, so Thursday, what do we have going on? Any specific news lately? That did you get to watch that Akasha situation? By the way, did you watch into it or look
No,
into
is
it?
there wait, is there an update?
Well, the biggest update last time was that he quit the podcast.
Wow.
Flagrant is like one of the, if not the second, one of the biggest, if not the biggest comedy podcast. After like Joe Rogan is not really a comedy podcast, but
Yeah, not anymore.
yeah, um, yeah. So he like quit. You know,
Damn,
um,
over that incident? Oh,
yeah. There's a lot of things. People, the theory is that like his wife doesn't like the co-host Andrew Schultz, who has been like best friends with him with Akash for a long time, right? Way before she got
Jesus.
into the picture. And anyway, that's the theory because there's like evidence out there that she's not a fan of him. And anyway, long story short, like people are still like, I like honestly feel bad though. Like it's like what I mean. Like at one point, everybody's different, but um, at one point you just kind of have to figure out, right? What is it?
I
What's
mean,
it?
you gotta put your foot down every once in a while.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
I feel
He's
like
definitely not.
I don't know this I don't know the story. Did Andrew do anything bad to the wife or say anything bad to the wife?
Andrew.
hmm
So supposedly, like the reason why they kind of have beef was because like years ago, like when they first started dating, one time I guess like he was like kind of they were like on the podcast. There's whole like clips explaining about it, and then she was like doing homework, like next to them, and I guess like Andrew was kind of like snarky about it. Was like, are you gonna leave or like we can wait? We can wait till you're done, right? A little snarky in that, and then I guess like, and it was like all live. It was live podcast
Yeah,
like
yeah,
this,
yeah.
and it was all caught on camera. Like Akash was like visibly uncomfortable,
Jeez.
like and then the whole situation. But apparently they smoothed it out. Like Andrew like apologized and all that stuff, and then supposedly like Andrew wasn't even gonna be invited to their wedding,
Huh.
and it was gonna be like the whole thing. But long story short, yeah, the last big update was that like he quit the podcast, which is like crazy, man. I mean, the podcast is like a big part of what got him, success. Obviously, on top of all the stand up that he does.
Yeah, so
But
for her to take that away from him.
Yeah,
Well, I
but
don't know.
it's
Maybe she didn't. I don't know. Like
yeah, yeah.
what caused him to leave the
We don't know what the
podcast.
cause is, but there's a lot of speculations around it. But at the end of the day, this is just like an example of like people literally there's literally memes of his face, but with like the Will Smith hair and the Will Smith body. You know, it's like another Will Smith, Akash Smith. Yeah, but hopefully people figure out what works for them.
Gosh, I mean, have you seen all the what is it? What's Jada Pinkett Smith's podcast?
The one from a long time ago.
Or yeah, like you remember when that whole drama came out, and then Jada Pinkett Smith had that I forget what it's called, like the round table or the pink round table or something.
Uh huh.
And she went on and she pretty much she didn't own the fact that she had cheated on Will Smith, right?
Yeah, yeah. So that's it's very similar, right? Like
Mhm.
she was basically like we had an entanglement, right, or whatever.
Yeah, yeah, that's what she called it, an entanglement
Yeah, yeah. And he
with
was like right there.
with her son's friend,
Yeah,
which is blows my mind. Jesus Christ.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And then like people were like, "Oh, people have been cheating on," but nobody has been cheated on, and then publicly on podcast in front of you, telling you to the whole
Yeah.
world. Yeah, it's like
And I'm
that's
like,
pretty crazy.
and then she didn't make it. And then she like addressed the whole like entanglement situation and pretty much said trying to absolve herself of any wrongdoing or something. It's like, I don't know. It's just kind of
Yeah.
ridiculous.
But anyway, that's why people are comparing this to Akash to Will Smith because it's very similar in the sense of like
What
there's a
is it?
clearly power
What
dynamic in the
yeah,
house.
what is this pattern of like these guys that they're self-made or like partly self-made, they find success for themselves and then their wives come in and then just they help build them up or they that is their platform, like their springboard, right? Because they're married to the husband, and then suddenly everyone's paying attention to them, and then they start bashing on their husbands on
Mm,
their platform, like Steph Curry's wife, Will Smith's wife, freaking now Akash's wife.
yeah. I don't know. Every situation, I guess, is different. I don't know much about the Steph Curry situation, but I think a lot of it comes down to like, yeah, like I think there tends to be a trend nowadays, unfortunately, where it's like when you talk shit about your husband or your boyfriend, it's like it's like yeah, go girl, like it's like yeah,
Like
power to you,
I
kind
don't
of thing.
think
Versus like if you're a guy and talk shit about your wife and girlfriend is less like cheered on.
I don't think that
I don't know.
either side should talk like if you got
No,
beef,
no, no, no.
like if you have beef with your partner, you like settle that shit privately. Don't air out your laundry because you got to put up a united front for, you know, what happens when the kids see that, right? Like the kids see the power dynamics and oh, I could treat my mom or I could treat my dad like this because
Yeah.
that's what I see. So
I think there's a caveat to that though, in terms of like how depends on the context of like what is presenting, right? What is presented. Like if it is in a format, like for example, if you're like for me, like doing stand up, right? Like if I'm talking like I'm like clearly joking, but like
yeah, of
everybody knows the
course.
intention, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
But if it's like a podcast like this and you clearly are serious about it, then that's very different.
Yeah, like pretty much announcing to the world that you cheated on your husband with your son's friend.
Yeah,
It's like, in what world does that make either side look good?
yeah. It's really unfortunate because like there's a part of like I firmly like genuinely believes, right? Like let's say me as a man, right? Like let's say my potential success is let's say 0 out of 100, right? Like from 0 to 100. That's like by myself, right? And I truly genuinely believe that when you have the right partner, right, in life, that person can help you potentially, like, could be a part of your life that push you to 200, 300, 1,000. You know
Right.
what I mean? Like there's limitations that you might not be able to achieve by yourself.
Of
No, I
course.
truly believe. Oh, I don't know why you're frozen, but can you still see me? You can still see me. All right.
Your parts of you are frozen too.
Um, so
Hello?
yeah, your face is frozen.
Yeah, your
It just
face is
has your
frozen. I think we're
your
having
face has
some
just been frozen there. Can you hear me still?
yeah.
All right. Okay, now I think you're back now.
Hmm.
Wave your hand real quick. Oh, there you go. All right, yeah, you're good. Um, so and I think vice versa, right? Like as a woman, I think like whatever, like you could heterosexual, homosexual, doesn't matter. Your partner, whoever your partner is, when you have the right partner, I truly believe they can exponentially take all your successes in life
Well, yeah.
to
No, yeah.
levels that you can. Because
That's
that's the whole point.
yeah, but then that I get. I was just wondering like what is this trend of like people like I don't know. Maybe it's just some
Like
news that was
once you ride the wave and then like you're looking back like ha ha ha, right?
mhm. I don't know if I'm seeing like curated feeds or news whatever where the women are just bashing on their husbands. I'm sure like are there any podcasts or anything where the men are out there just uh hitting on their wives? I think
Not,
besides that what is it, Fresh and Fit or whatever podcast, right? Those
yeah.
are outliers, which you pretty much those morons don't relate.
I would say probably the equivalent of that would be like there's a lot of examples, right? Unfortunately, there's a lot of examples of like men, I say they were not successful and then they have the right woman, right? And then they become successful and then they like cheat on them or whatever, right? There's unfortunately a lot of examples of that, right? And that would be like the kind of the quote unquote equivalent in a sense, but like I think men in general are just not like it doesn't come as natural to be like doing that, I guess, you know. Like,
Yeah, I guess there's not a lot of I guess I don't
you know,
know.
like
I have
ladies are just more expressive in general, right? Like, and a lot of guys like have poor communication skills too. Like,
that and I don't a lot of guys don't really shit talk behind each other's backs either, right? Like
yeah. Well, in general, I think guys just don't even want to bother with the drama and bullshit,
mhm.
you know? Like the amount of times I hear different dramas from like friends, female friends, my wife, or friends like ladies, like it's like, dude, it's a whole fucking spider web of fucking plot, right? And for me, it's like I listen to it, but like, good for you. If that's something like you're interested in and like you find it exciting in life, cool, man. It's not for me. You know, I'm like, that is like a whole
Right,
department I
right.
don't even want to waste any energy on, like, including the internet, right? Like, when you have a significant enough following, you get bullshit online, you know? And I'm not even that big, but
Mhm.
we get bullshit, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I get bullshit all the time, but I just don't really spend the, you know? And some people thrive on that though, you know?
I guess. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not like there are outliers always, because I know a couple of guys that are definitely like that. Like, oh, this guy, this girl, like, oh, I don't know what he's doing, blah blah blah. Like just talking shit, just nonstop talking shit. But for the most part, I'd say like maybe 95% of my male friends, they don't really do stuff like that. They don't like
Yeah.
you know what I
I
mean?
think it's just kind of how men and women's brain like function differently, right? Like it's not like and this is probably I mean ladies let us know, right? Like I mean it might just be biologically wired way back in the caveman days. This is like a way how you build, you know,
Well,
community, how you build, right? Like trust, how you build, you know?
I think if you look at how men and women fight, it's very different, right?
Hmm.
Men are more physical. Like, oh, you want a problem with me? Let's take it outside. And they, they're ripping their shirts off and like squaring
Yeah.
up on each other. Whereas women, I think they they're more at home fighting using their brains. Like
Yeah.
like they're good at, I don't know, plotting. I think just in general, I think they're better at this setting up plans than men are, right? So
Yeah, no, okay,
like
that that that's that is a
like good and bad plans.
yeah, you know what's interesting? that part is one of the things that like I hear this all the time. People are always like, you know how like their stereotype, it's like the woman takes care of all the scheduling, all the, like for the family, right?
Mhm.
Like schedule, meal plan, trips, whatever. Like this is the part where I'm like the feminine, and I talk about this in the very first episode. I feel like I very much like if you're talking on the spectrum, right? Like I definitely lean towards more the quote unquote feminine side compared to like the more traditional masculine side. If you're talking about a lot of these qualities, right? But yeah, like in terms of planning, you would think that like it would come natural for guys to have a, you know, like planning head. But I don't know why that's a quote unquote more female trait. Like what in your relationship, are you the one that just like following the plan? Like if she's the one putting all the schedule?
Uh, no, I'd say it's about equal distribution.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, that is a really interesting stereotype though. Like
I mean, stereotypes all come from somewhere, right? That's, I mean,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's
But
not
I
just
just don't know how it became like
because,
that, I guess.
stereotypes come from truth. I mean,
Yeah.
like a version
Or
of the
enough
truth.
truth that is
Yeah.
broadcast
Mhm.
that, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Just enough sample size to broadcast enough, then it becomes
Exactly.
true,
Hmm.
you know? All you need is enough sample size to peak a peak. It's like the fucking telephone game, right?
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, I've always thought, I mean, like, I think that should just be like a person's like human skill, you know? I don't care if you're a guy or girl, like you should just know
Hmm.
how to fucking
Yeah, but I think just like going back to the whole thing of how people fight, it's just what we are biologically. Just we're using what our biological advantages. Guys are, generally big and strong, so they want to duke it out, like, through like
yeah.
fists, whereas women they mature a little faster than men. So
It,
the way
it's
they
like
fight,
yeah,
yeah,
like
they
Louis C.K. said, boys will fuck shit
yeah,
up.
and girls are
Girls
fucked
are
up.
fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
His
yeah,
new, have you
exactly.
seen Louis C.K.'s new special?
Yeah, yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, it's pretty
On
good.
Netflix. Yeah, yeah, it's pretty good. It's not as good as the other one I saw. That was Madison Square Garden.
Mm.
Um, it's not as good. There wasn't like this one. There was some like I laughed like really funny, but there was not one that I was like, oh fuck, that was good.
Mm.
Like most of them are like Louis C.K. good, but
Yeah.
yeah, I mean he's just like the goat with his particular style of comedy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like? I was watching Louis C.K. with my girl, and we were talking about Louis C.K. It's like, wow, I can't believe he's not canceled. I'm like, and then you know what he was, quote unquote canceled for, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah. I know that.
And my stance was, yes, it's like weird and effed up, and it
Yeah.
makes me not want to hang out with someone like that, right? But at the same time, I'm like, he didn't really force anyone there,
No.
right? Like, I don't think he tied people down like, hey, watch me do this thing. He just said, hey, he announced it. I'm going to do this thing. And then he probably gave people time to respond. And they're like, and then everyone just stood there. And then he did the thing. Right? That's my
One of his
interpretation of
last
what went
specials
down.
was like, yeah, one of his last special, and again, we weren't there, so we don't fucking know. But
Mhm.
there was a lot of, I would say most comedians actually, I don't know about most, but a lot of comedians kind of defend it in the sense of like, like he basically, so he himself, he was like, well, here's my thought, right? If you ever wants to jerk off in front of people and you ask them and they say okay, still don't do it. Because you don't know what is going through their mind, Like
Yeah.
that's his
So,
interpretation. And like Dave Chappelle, I think had the bit about it. And Chappelle was like, bitch, you can't just leave the room. You just can't just hang
yeah.
up.
So
You can't
that's,
just hang up the phone.
wait,
Like,
wait. So did Louis C.K. have a special after that whole incident?
yeah, like it was years
Oh,
after. I think
oh,
yeah, he
I
even joked
missed
about it. He was
one
like, I had to
then.
do shows in Poland. Yeah.
I gotta watch that one then, because
Yeah,
that's
there's a bunch, dude.
yeah, yeah,
This
yeah,
was just the first like major comeback, but like he's been doing shows.
yeah,
Like, dude, like most people here's the thing, right? Like, yeah, like I think you and I are on the same page. Like, is it fucked up? Yeah, it's
yeah,
fucked up
yeah.
and
It's
weird.
like, dude, it
It's
makes me
it's like
not want
really
to
fucking
hang
weird,
out with him. Like,
It's
I wouldn't want to hang out with him
yeah,
anymore.
yeah,
But
yeah.
um,
No, I would still hang out with him, but I would like fucking weirdo, dude. Like,
is it is it is it
you
like
know.
is it like cancelable? That's now that's quite
Yeah. Now, speaking of which, though, here's another similar one. Kevin Spacey. He's coming back.
oh, is he?
Yeah, he went on a
Okay.
podcast with what's his
Jesus
name,
Christ.
Bill Maher, and he had a movie out not long ago. Um, that's another one. That's another one. And
Okay, now
apparently,
that
and I don't know the details of it, but apparently he was that what acquitted? Acquitted of all the
so
cases.
they're saying that he didn't do
Yeah, all the cases.
the essay
He was
stuff.
innocent or acquitted and what I don't know what the actual term is.
Jesus. Okay.
And here's my thought. It just happened to be the worst time that people decided to rat them out. Okay, maybe not rat is not the right word, but
Mm.
you know what I mean? Like people decided to and I don't know if this is the case. Maybe just happened to be coincidentally it was like the whole movement of like canceling everybody, right? I don't know if there was like malice behind like let me take this momentum, right? Or it might just be like, oh, now I feel more encouraged, right? It could be that, like I feel more encouraged because like everybo's,
I
um,
mean, look, accusing
and
someone of
that was just the worst time to be, you know what I mean?
accusing someone of jerking off in a plant versus accusing someone of essaying minors. Right? Was that what Spacey was?
Spacey, no, no. So it was a guy supposedly said that he like